a small deal. So if we can all applaud to that again. At Bajaj FinServe, as part of what we do in our CSR initiatives, we've been focused on improving the lives of children in this country, particularly those that don't have easy access to all kinds of services that many of us take for granted. And this goes from street children that need a shelter, to education, to healthcare. And that's where we met with Smile Train a few years ago. We have so far funded about 35,000 surgeries out of this, still a small part. So there's still a lot to be done, believe me. And as we can see from some of the clips, and as Susie and everybody else will tell us. But what's important for corporate donors like us is we have the funds, we have the ability to help. But we need partners who display both the passion, the commitment, but also the ability to provide the kind of healthcare that we need for these kids. They have to have the ability to scale up while still making sure that the quality of care does not fall down. And Smile Train does that really well, and that's why we are proud to partner with Smile Train. We've extended our partnering to go beyond just the surgeries to a whole holistic approach that we take for children, and whether it is the speech therapy that's required for many of them, or further corrective repair work that is to be done. Let me also use this occasion to announce and say that we are very happy to support another 20,000 surgeries over the next 2 years for a total commitment of 100 crore rupees. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you. Please
stay with us on stage, Mr. Bajaj. You've captured the very essence of what we're trying to do. Our raison d'être, the people who actually justify our very existence, are the children. Allow us to share a few delightful moments that we were able to capture. These moments have been made possible because of our supporters. to stay with us on stage. Now, there's a very special person who's been supporting Smile Train, and I would like you to share her journey with everybody here. Hang on one moment before we do that. Sorry, I do apologize. I would actually like to invite a very dedicated supporter onto stage. She is Mrs. Dorothy Ann Tressler, chairperson of Somerville School and the Lot Carey Baptist Mission in India, and a President of India awardee. She also happens to be Smile Train India's poetess in residence.
I've watched them do it. They stare and turn away. What's wrong with me? My mother concerned. She holds me close. She smiles so tenderly, so sorrowfully. What's wrong with me? I look into the cracked mirror on the mud walls of our hut. My soulful eyes stare back at me. And suddenly I know what's wrong with me. I'm different. I'm not like those that stop and stare. I hide in the darkness. I come out at nightfall till something changes. The arrival of strange people, city folks, excites the villagers. They flock to them. I stay within the confines of my hut. I allow my tresses to cover my lips, so sadly formed. For a moment, I look wild, beautiful. I turn my back to the door as footsteps approach. Voices gentle, not judging, speak words yet unheard. Hope enters my burdened heart. I believe. I dream of being whole, complete, free to face the light of the sun. There is a flurry of activity in the bustling city, confusing, terrifying, and then the white-tiled walls, kindness, understanding. My parents bewildered. Time passes dreamlike. I awake bandaged. Then the smiles begin. The white-capped nurses smile. The white-coated doctors greet me with smiles. There comes the time when bandages removed, I see my swollen lips, but I mustn't smile. Not yet. I must wait a while. Soon there are smiles all around. My heart sings a song. My soul smiles. I feel pretty, so complete, so whole, so what I was meant to be. Please smile with me today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I will invite Susie back on stage to share that journey of smiles of that someone special that I'd referred to earlier.
Awareness about clefts, none stands out more than our global goodwill ambassador, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. Some call her a beauty with a purpose. She is recognized as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. To us, she is an integral part of our Smile Train family. Her family shares her deep personal commitment to the cause of clefts and Smile Train. In 2014, her father celebrated his birthday with children with clefts at one of our Smile Train partner hospitals. After his passing in 2017, Smile Train decided to honor the memory of late Mr. Krishna Raj Rai every year by designating his birthday, the 20th of November, as the Day of Smiles. We will celebrate it every year as a day of joy and hope. And now the moment everyone has been waiting for. It gives me great pleasure to invite on stage our global goodwill ambassador, Aishwarya Rai. Afterwards.
Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and the Smile Train extended family. I congratulate Smile Train today for completing 500,000 cleft surgeries in India. In the context of what we're talking about, it is a short span of 18 years, and I consider myself extremely privileged to be sharing this, in celebrating this occasion, because in the honorable work that Smile Train does, this is truly and very endearingly referred to as a milestone, one that we collectively are extremely proud of, and one we feel blessed to be a part of. Smile Train and I have now been associated for almost a decade, and this journey has truly been wonderful. Thank you for having me on board on this wonderful journey. I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to be a part of making a difference in the lives of so many children born with a cleft. And I'm happy to see so many children treated. I've had the opportunity on various occasions with Smile Train to have interacted with the children post their surgeries, and we all talk about at our various meets about how the kids get a new lease of life and get to enjoy all the privileges that we all do on a day-to-day basis of this blessed life, and it's really, truly very, very fulfilling to experience that firsthand with the children. But all this would not have been possible without the dedication and the work of all you doctors. Thank you so much for partnering with Smile Train, all the nurses, the speech therapists, the orthodontists, the workers on the ground, on the job. Thank you for your dedication and your continuous efforts to help the dreams of so many children and their families come true. And by providing cleft care to all these children, we are actually able to give them a wonderful life, and this in itself is a blessing for each of us. Your dedication, your hard work, and your compassion truly is the driving force of Smile Train. The outreach workers who travel from village to reach out to children with clefts, uniformed personnel of Border Security Force and Sashastra Seema Bal and their wives association who connect children with Smile Train in border areas and difficult geographies, the government partners who work with Smile Train under the National Health Mission. You all make invaluable contributions in ensuring that every child has access to cleft treatment. It gives me joy to see the generosity of the corporate sector in India and all the individual donors. Thank you so much for keeping this journey ongoing. With everyone's support and dedication, I'm confident of many, many more milestones to come. I have been fortunate to have also had the opportunity of sharing on this, my journey, my family's participation. My parents and my daughter also recently, albeit very early in her life, has gotten introduced to the work that we do together with Smile Train, and I'm so thankful, so grateful to God that I've been able to share in this experience and get them to recognize and get them to participate in such effective work with children, I'd say world over, but at this point, currently very, very strongly even here in India. Last year, Smile Train very, very generously offered to honor my father, the late Mr. Krishna Raj Rai, by announcing his birth date, the 20th of November, as the Day of Smiles. Thank you so much, because this meant so much to us. My father worked with me with Smile Train, and you all who know me over the years know that I like to always do something more effective and more concrete on every personal occasion, actually, of our family. That's what my parents always taught me. So these things don't get announced, but we've always done it. So when and my daughter's birthday is on the 16th of November and dad's is the 20th. So the year before, in fact, was the first time, his last, that I celebrated Aradhya and dad's birthday together. So this year was particularly emotional for us as a family, and I really wanted to do something very, very effective. And with Daddy, it had to be about smiles. It had to be about celebrating everything that he has taught me, everything that we have passed down through me to Aradhya. It had to be about bringing a smile to people's lives, and we have worked together with Smile Train. So thank you so much that we have together decided that the 20th of November will be the Day of Smiles, and we continue to bring smiles into so many children's lives, people's lives, and their families' lives. Every day deserves to be a day of smiles in everybody's life. I always say it's in the now, it's in the present. You've got to thank God for this blessing called life every minute, and we have to make a difference every minute that we can. And hence, a day of smiles is every day. But yes, I guess I've chosen to underline it with the 20th of November. I'm proud to be associated with Smile Train for all these years, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations once again to everyone present here and all those who are unable to be present here with us today for your effective work, for your dedicated work. Thank you so much for making a difference in so many children's lives and supporting the work of Smile Train through the Aishwarya Rai Foundation has been my small personal contribution in the larger picture of the honorable and effective change in the lives of cleft patients. I look forward to continuing working with Smile Train for many, many years, more years to come. We refer to the number of years, we refer to the numbers in terms of the surgeries, these many milestones, to feel inspired, to feel motivated, to feel validated with all the work that everybody does on a daily basis. But these are merely numbers, and there's no end to wanting to achieve that next milestone. So the work, we all agree, will be ongoing for as long as and as far as our journey can take us. So I won't put a cap on the number of years. We're all here to continue doing what we can do. And at the same time, in all humility, I say thank you. Thank you, each one of you. God bless. And I can't stop saying thank you.
Thank you ever so much, Aishwarya. You've met quite a few of our patients and partner doctors, but allow me to introduce you to one other person specially. Like you, she's actually also walked the red carpet in Hollywood. The protagonist of our Oscar-winning documentary, Smile Pinky, Pinky Songkar, ladies and gentlemen.
time and resources to help empower our partners with education and training. Apart from trainings organized in India, many of our partners have had the opportunity to receive international Cleft training from the best medical professionals in the world. We are truly, truly grateful to our Indian partner doctors. Over the past 18 years, they have become expert trainers themselves. Over the past 5 years, we have had doctors, nurses, orthodontists from Indonesia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Afghanistan come to our Indian partner doctors for training. It is with great pride, ladies and gentlemen, that I announce the launch of Train in India. Starting this year, Train in India will identify gaps in skills and training requirements in countries like Bhutan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Select medical professionals from these countries will be invited to India to train under our local partner doctors. Via our selected 7 centers of excellence, these trainings will be held in India. Plastic and maxillofacial surgeons, anesthesiologists, orthodontists, nurses, and speech-language pathologists from different countries will be coming to India for training. We will establish India as a training hub in all aspects of cleft care. This will empower local medical communities and in our neighboring countries to provide quality cleft care in their own communities. We will be promoting the sustainable development goals of good health and well-being and reduced inequalities. I thank you from the deepest core of our hearts to our medical professionals, all the doctors sitting here today, and all those who are not a part of this occasion. A very, very big thank you from the Smile Train team. A big thank you to all the outreach workers, to the speech pathologists, to the orthodontists, and all the nurses, the lab assistants, everyone who ensure that the cleft child gets not only the best in class cleft treatment, but lots of love, respect, and care. Thank you, all of you.